Alright, back when I was saying... more talking. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
We've already heard enough.
Do you want me to continue explaining it, or...?
I got it.
Okay.
Let's see, I already talked about the nut. I guess I should explain when he's up on top of the roof. You can't use the nut. I think when he's starting to climb the wall, I think you can use that. I'm not sure. When he's up on the roof, he starts hatching those eggs you saw on top of the ceiling that he shot, and they spawn little versions of him, which is very easy to kill.
Yeah, they die in one hit from pretty much any sword attack you can do. And I just want to point it out, because I usually do. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't matter, but Goma's a girl.
Well,
That's why I can make babies.
Naturally.
Unless it was asexual reproduction. But it does say queen, so...
Yeah. The only boss in here that's hard to tell, and by hard I mean impossible, is that Volvagia is...
A woman.
A woman.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't really expect people to know that. I'm getting rupees.
Isn't there like a glancing reference to that somewhere in some text box?
There's a small one. That's how people know, but...
I think one of the Gorons said it, yeah.
Still,
That's how I found out.
Also, no, you can't use a Deku Nut on Queen Goma when she's climbing up the walls because her eye isn't exposed, and... Yeah.
I thought she was.
No.
Once she starts touching the wall, I thought her eye was open.
No. Well, maybe if you're really close to it, but I've tried doing it behind her. And, yeah, this is a shooting game. You get 300s, and you get an upgrade to your bag capacity for slingshot. So,
For seeds.
Deku Seed capacity upgrade. I forgot what they were called. I was gonna say Deku Nuts, but I'm like, that's different!
No, it's
completely different.
Yeah.
One you throw like a grenade, and one you shoot like a
I wasn't talking about that.
Yeah. And the reason I was getting the rupees is because I wanted to get another upgrade from in here that I have to buy. So...
also, if you didn't notice, items are much more shiny in this game.
Yes, they are.
Here's a question.
What?
About the language.
Yeah.
Is there a legit way to interpret what the symbols mean?
Oh, you mean like on items?
Like
I know that there was in Wind Waker that it translated for you, so you might be able to use that. To
Yeah,
use
there on
translation.
the Zelda wiki.
I
There's
was
a
just
highly
wondering
an
if-
alphabet.
I was
If
just
there
really
was.
wondering if it was
Yeah.
legit
No,
language.
It's not really a legit language. It's just basically a direct, like, you have a letter and then it has a symbol that goes with it. So it's just basically just like the 26 English letters, and they have a symbol for them.
Does it
That was
correspond?
kind of important.
Does it
Oh yeah, I got a Deku Nut upgrade from that.
No, the stick.
Oh, Deku Stick.
Guys, Deku Stick expansion. thing.
Capacity upgrade.
So,
What?
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say. Well, about the language. Does the symbols correspond directly to English symbols?
They do for
Or
the
is it like, there's a Japanese version and an English version?
It's probably Japanese that they translate to English, but I still think there's a legitimate way to... Because I've seen the alphabet on the Zelda wiki, so...
We're back.
We're back, yeah.
Ocarinas are important. We need them for songs and doing things.
I was explaining how that introduces you to the function of the Ocarina, which is a very important thing because the game's called Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. So.
Oh, like, I love how you like explaining this. So, what kind of instrument is it?
Potato Ocarina.
There you go.
Yeah.
I hate that guy!
It's K-Pora Gay-Bora. It may be pronounced differently, but it's Kaeporagaebora, so it could be Kaipora Gaibora, which sounds a lot better. But I like saying K-Pora Gaybora, because he's a jerk!
Keeps
That's the
stopping us
owl.
for, like, no... Who is he?
He's supposed to be a manifestation of the late sage Raru, but...
Oh. Nifty.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be guiding you.
I don't like him.
Yeah,
and he
I don't
doesn't
either.
guide me anywhere.
He gives you very vague instructions.
He occasionally flies you places, which is kind of nice. But... And now, the goal: get to the town before night.
Attack that thing.
Here we go. No time. Here we go.
Oh, you're really gonna
Only pros do this, and I can successfully do this almost every time.
You're
I
like a
do.
special horse with only 2 legs.
Yeah, I know. I can walk faster backwards than I can normally.
Gallop.
You can also do this by rolling, but you have to be very accurate and almost no mistakes.
Yeah,
Like you might, if you do one mistake, you might make it. If you do 2 mistakes, you're probably not going to.
Get in the town. Yeah, safe.
Booked it all over the place.
Yeah, I did. That's just something I like to do. I haven't failed that in a long time, so.
That's called
Quick spins! Yay! Even though I have no like magic power, so the range of that is terrible. I like how this guard basically tells you that, yeah, you can break the pots if you want. I know I didn't talk to him, I just don't think I did.
It was implied that you may break the pots if you want.
Because he doesn't care.
What if he just like stabs you with his pipe?
You know what? I hate my job. Just break them all. I want to get fired.
I would like to get fired.
Let's break them, please.
I hate looking like every other car.
And these don't actually have anything in them, apparently. This is like one of the only buildings where you can actually use your items inside of it. That actually has like another person that doesn't attack you in it.
You know why? Because he doesn't care.
Yep.
I do
Ow!
know another one, but that's technically not a building.
What are you thinking of?
The windmill.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Well,
That's kind of a building.
Well, that's plot
That's
necessary.
a structure. And I said one of them, so because I didn't want to like see one later and be like, oh, I was wrong. Uh-oh.
That's the only one I can think of at the moment.
Hold on, Malin. I got some shooting to do.
You're gonna upgrade your
Oh,
penguin.
Wait, I want to talk to her first.
They're not from around here.
Oh, I should explain that, or maybe you should. The village people that you just left, you might want to explain a few things about them.
What, the Kokiri?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not allowed to leave the forest where they die, and they never grow up into adults. It's just one of their functions.
And the fairies.
Oh, and they always have when they come of age, a certain age. I don't know how they tell. Just a height.
45.
They get a fairy companion that accompanies them. I don't know. I don't really remember why. I know there's a reason. I forget. Here we go.
Tradition.
Tradition. I'm sure there's a reason. Also, normal people who enter the Lost Woods usually become staffers. So.
Actually, didn't it have to do with the Great Deku Tree? Because the Great Deku Tree issued the command to Navi to guide Link. So wouldn't it have some kind of link between that?
Eh, sorta, but I did my first try.
Magnificent bastard.
I'm happy about that. Sometimes I screw that up. Because, I clearly do this entire game perfectly with no mistakes.